Iain has had copious saliva since he was diagnosed with MND, and he used to suction the saliva himself using a suction machine. He can't do that now, so carers do it. We've tried every option offered to reduce the amount of secretions that Iain has, which includes various medications like hyoscine patches that can go behind your ear, drops that can go on the tongue. He settled on glycopyrronium 3 mils 3 times a day. And the way he settled on that was that when he was last in hospital, we asked the doctors, please can we try as many different options there as there are for secretion management medicines and decrease them while we're here so that you can look after Iain in a kind of controlled environment. So because he was in for a few weeks, we were able to go through that, and that was really helpful. That's how Iain decided on this level of glycopyrronium. And it seems as though the secretion management is tricky because if you take medications, it can make your secretions thick, which makes them difficult to clear. If you don't take enough, then they're very copious. The other things that Iain has tried or considered, he's had injections, which are done externally, just tiny needle injections in your cheeks. And they seem to work pretty well for a short time. They only last for a couple of months, though, before you have to go and have them redone. So if you're not really able to travel, as Iain isn't, going to hospital for that becomes a pain. So he decided to give those up. He was also offered radiotherapy, weren't you, which I understand targets the salivary glands and reduces their activity permanently. But Iain was offered that at a point where he really didn't want to travel the distance that it would have taken for at least 2 appointments to have that done. And also, I think he was concerned that there might be a permanent change which was worse than living with copious secretions. So I recommend that if you have this problem, that you find a good palliative care consultant, ask if you can try lots of different options and work out which works for you. I think everyone's very different.